Why wives should not abuse freedom. Now, in a previous video, I shared about why men should give their wives wings to fly, why men should allow their wives pursue their career, why men should allow their wives some measure of freedom, why men should allow their wives network, make friends, pursue their goals, their career, live the kind of lives that they want, fulfill their dreams, their ambition, the kind of business or courses they want to pursue. And when they do those things, they become happy and bring that happiness into the marriage. All right, so that's one side. A lot of men actually suppress their wives because they are scared that if the wives do well, the wives might begin to become so arrogant or may not dedicate time anymore to the family. But are there really cases where men gave their wives freedom and the women abused it? Yes, yes, yes. So many cases. And that's what we're talking about today. So, wives should not abuse freedom. If you're blessed with a husband that has allowed you freedom, freedom to pursue your goals, freedom to live your dreams, freedom to go out and come in as you wish, freedom to make decisions, okay, a man that trusts in your ability to decide, a man that gives you money, puts it in your hands, and allows you to plan the home, then you shouldn't abuse it. You shouldn't abuse it. When you consider what a lot of women are going through in the world today, most times they don't come out. Those having bad marriages or those being treated badly in marriages, except when it gets extreme, they don't even come out to complain. Someone was talking the other day and she said a lady had issues with her husband and she kept complaining. She kept talking to her friend about it. And then finally one time she just needed a break. So she left home and went to stay with this her friend that she had been complaining to about the husband. And while she was there, she discovered that her friend was going through a lot of trial. She was taking a lot of stuff which she wouldn't take from her husband. In fact, the friend was doing everything in the house. Even things that she didn't know how they were done. It was her husband that was doing them in her own home. She discovered that this her friend was doing all those things. Her friend was enjoying a lot. So what she thought was a terrible marriage was actually not a terrible marriage. Her friend was going through a lot more. And that is the friend that had been counseling her and giving her advice. So what am I saying? Sometimes you have more freedom than you know. We're not saying men should oppress their wives or keep them under, but I'm saying that when a man has given you some measure of freedom, you should appreciate it. You should be glad that you have peace in your home. I was reading where somebody said her only problem is that the husband has is too good. He doesn't get angry. She tries to annoy him. She tries to do everything to upset him, and the man is too peaceful. She wants some form of violence. And people, do you know what you're talking about? So sometimes you begin to wonder what people want. You have a man that gives you freedom, and then somebody needs bondage in return. A man gives you peace. A man allows you to spend money, gives you access to money. Whatever you ask, he gives to you. And then you begin to abuse the freedom. It gives you know what a lot of men are afraid of in the world. Many of them are afraid of disrespect. He has friends who probably have called him names, called him woman rapper, called him everything, just because he gave you a lot of leverage. He gave you a lot of control. He allowed you to do things, okay, for the sake of peace, and maybe because you were even better at managing those things. And for that reason, you should not abuse it. Sometimes when trust is let down, it's very difficult to regain it. So please, if you're a woman out there and your husband has given you this freedom and you enjoy peace in your home, please don't take it for granted. I want you to keep appreciating him. I don't want you to abuse it. Don't get influenced by others who probably don't have the kind of peace that you want and they want to influence you negatively. Please don't abuse it. Do what you need to do. Keep your home going. Your home might not be like every other person's home, but as long as there's peace, as long as there's tranquility, as long as there's understanding, please keep it so. Please never ever you abuse freedom that a man has given you. Whether it's to go to school, don't go there and start getting involved and having affairs. Whether he allows you to work or be in business, please don't be the one to make decisions that will destroy your home. Don't come and be asking us, hide my ID tomorrow. I don't know who is the father of the child. I had a fling with my husband's friend. You know, all those kind of things. Please, if the man has given you freedom and he trusts you, please don't let it down. I'd like to know what you think. I don't know if you have experiences or things you've heard, or just let me know your thoughts about this video. Please share in the comment section. Remember to like, remember to share, remember to comment, remember to subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. I like to keep engaging with you in coming days. My name is Mike Owangwa, and I'm glad to be with you. Bye bye.